Hey tech heads, and welcome back to the Heath Barton Network. Welcome if you're new. Today is going to be another funny and interesting Make You Smile Monday, and what better way to make you guys smile than watch some things that Jim Carrey did not originally plan to do. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, hold that thought. Quick shout outs to the sponsor, Emily P. Fun Nails. Ladies, if you want high quality press-on nails or nail job for a low-quality price, contact Emily P. She's got you covered. Shout-outs to my Tennessee team out there, little Squirmish, her sister Merc, and their lovely mother. And by the way, that is their nickname, so don't make fun of Merc, because it's a bit of a head-scratcher on that story. Pokemon Go, go away. Let's see, is there anyone else I want to shout out to? Nah. Okay, so today's video, we're going to see if we can find a WatchMojo video of times when Jim Carrey, love that guy, went unscripted. Let's see, Jim Carrey unscripted scenes. And who better to do it with than WatchMojo, ladies and gentlemen. But let's go top 10.
Kisses? Daddy.
Hey everyone, I'm Rebecca and welcome to WatchMojo. Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 unscripted Jim Carrey moments that were left in the movie.
Wait, let me do that one more time. Give me the line again. Quickly, while it's fresh in my mind. Oh, you, pretty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, we love you. And our pretty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang loves us too. Hi.
We'll improvise. Just keep it kind of loosey-goosey.
For this list, we're looking at reported Jim Carrey improvisations that proved so funny, directors could not bear to cut them from the movie. Do you know of any others that we missed? Be sure to let us know in the comments. Alrighty then, let's get to the list.
Number 10. Dr. Robotnik's Dance, Sonic the Hedgehog. Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik was an odd casting choice to say the least, but it resulted in a fun performance that allowed the actor to revisit his over-the-top roots. The comedian was given free rein to ad-lib on set, and by the end of shooting, Carrey wasn't sure how much of the actual script made it into the movie.
I'm in charge. Is Major Ben charge?
Carrey's most uproarious improvisation comes in the form of a dance sequence. While analyzing one of Sonic's quills, Robotnik cuts loose with choreography that only Carrey could come up with on the spot.
Evil grows in the dark. And the sun it never shines.
It was reportedly Carrey's idea to include the song Where Evil Grows, remembering it from his childhood.
See, that's a Canadian band. I came up with that song from my childhood, and it actually turned out to be a band from Vancouver.
Carrey's assistant Nicole also fed him a line when Agent Stone shows up with lattes.
I just thought you might like a latte with steamed Austrian goat milk.
What do I look like, an imbecile? Of course I want a latte. I love the way you make them!
This video is brought to you by the new Motorola Razr,
so we
the
are
flippable,
not
pocketable.
Sorry, WatchMojo, but this is my channel. We are not going double ad lib there, so.
Number 9. On 9. Me, Myself, and Irene. Playing a character with a split personality, Carrey was even more unpredictable than usual in Me, Myself, and Irene. On multiple occasions, he caught his co-stars off guard. One such example is when Carrey's Charlie asks his 3 teenage sons for a kiss goodbye, which apparently wasn't in the script.
I gotta get out of here. I don't want to have to bust a cap. Kisses? Daddy. See you later.
In another instance, Irene and Charlie's other personality, Hank, decide to ditch their vehicle. Ready to shove the car off a cliff, Hank tells Irene to push on the count of 9.
Ready? On 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Why not the count of 10? It doesn't really matter since Hank counts down in barely a second. Carrey came up with this line, and you can tell from the bewildered look on Renee Zellweger's face that she was not prepared for it. Number 8. The Cellist's Arm. Ace Ventura Pet Detective.
Just don't let me catch you with an animal in here, that's all.
All right. Take care now. Bye-bye then.
Loser.
Carrey was heavily involved in the production of Ace Ventura, contributing rewrites to the script and injecting numerous moments off the top of his head. Infiltrating a party, Ace does everything in his power not to blend in. As if his eccentric wardrobe and personality weren't enough to draw attention to himself already, Ace goes out of his way to pull on a cellist's arm. This causes the musician to hit a wrong note, but Ace just keeps walking without skipping a beat.
Oh, look, honey. There's the hors d'oeuvres.
Carrey threw in this random moment without preparing anyone, least of all the cellist. Even when given the most straightforward direction, Carrey can't resist sprinkling in something extra.
I'm gonna execute a button hook pattern super slow-mo.
Number 7. Hello, Clarice, the cable guy.
Come on, baby.
Talk to me. Tell me where you're naked.
If we had to single out the two most horrifying characters to come out of the 90s, they would undoubtedly be Hannibal Lecter and Jim Carrey's cable guy. Okay, maybe we're exaggerating when it comes to the latter, but Chip Douglas does borrow a page from Hannibal the Cannibal in this scene.
Dost have thou a mug of ale for me and me mate? He has been pitched in battle for a fortnight, and has a king's thirst for the frosty brew, thus thou might have for thus.
At a medieval times restaurant, seriously, why aren't there more of those? Chip asks Matthew Broderick Stephen for his chicken skin. Draping his face in the skin, Chip imitates Hannibal's gruesome disguise from The Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs. Hello, Clarice. It's good to see you again.
You can tell that Carrey improvised
And
this
there's
moment
the
based on
hidden
Broderick's
Grinch
reaction.
voice.
As Carrey covers his face with poultry, Broderick is unable to maintain a straight face, visibly breaking on screen. Number 6. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Ace Ventura When Nature Calls. Once again, Carrey had the creative freedom to go wild as Ace Ventura. Fulton Greenwald is completely unprepared when Ace decides to take a shortcut. Likewise, actor Ian McNeice wasn't expecting Carrey to suddenly burst out singing Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Having forgotten his lines, Carrey ad-libbed with the theme from the Dick Van Dyke musical adventure.
Oh, you, pretty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, we love you.
That confused
our
face.
pretty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang loves us too.
Way to make an already stressful situation even more unhinged. We're not sure what's more impressive, Carrey's manic improvisation skills or the fact that McNeice didn't break out laughing. Director Steve Odekirk chose to keep the scene since Carrey and McNeice managed to stay in character throughout. As Carrey hits the song's final note, however, McNeice can be spotted cracking a smile as he covers his ears. Number 5. Directing Max, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. As the Grinch, Carrey concocted much of his dialogue, including his 6:30 dinner line.
5:30, jazzercise. 6:30, dinner with me. I can't cancel that again. 7 o'clock, wrestle with my self-loathing. I'm booked.
Arguably his most elaborate ad-lib took aim at the film's director Ron Howard. Before heading off to Whoville, the Grinch attempts to get his dog Max into character as Rudolph.
If I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead.
He does this by channeling Howard, even donning one of the director's signature baseball caps. What ensues is 100% Carrey poking fun at Howard's directing methods.
Okay, so
Howard
if
wasn't
you guys
offended
didn't
by
quite
Carrey's
get
imitation.
a decent look at that by pausing. Oh, how's that for timing? Yes, you are reading that right. The embroiderment on that hat does say WSS Whoville, in reference to the city below the Grinch, Whoville. How Ron Howard happened to have a cap like that, I do not know. Don't think I want to know. Moving on.
Of him. On the contrary, Howard found it so hysterical he couldn't leave it out of the picture.
Brilliant! You reject your own nose because it represents the glitter of commercialism. Why didn't I think of that? Cut, print, check the gate, moving on.
Of course, Howard had to cut some of Carrey's more adult-oriented ad-libs throughout the film to keep things PG. Are we the only ones who want to see an R-rated director's cut?
Taxi! It's because I'm green, isn't it?
Number 4. Meeting Count Olaf. Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events. This dark comedy has too many improvised moments to keep track of, but Carrey's introduction as Count Olaf is definitely a highlight.
Okay. Hello, hello, hello. I am your beloved Count Olaf.
Although he acts as if the world is his stage, Olaf is ironically a horrible actor. So when Olaf asks Klaus Baudelaire to repeat the line he just said, it seems to be on brand for the character.
Your left side is the good one.
In reality, Carrey forgot his next line and decided to spin his mistake into comedic gold.
Give me the line again. Quickly, while it's fresh in my mind.
Our parents just died?
Oh, yes.
A confused Klaus thus says his line again, prompting a more shocked reaction from Olaf. Between the performances and the editing, this unscripted moment plays out seamlessly. Carrey is a method actor, and even when drawing a blank, he can stay true to his role.
The idea. Anyway.
Number 3, that one's for free, The Truman Show. Believe it or not, it was Carrey's performance as Ace Ventura that convinced director Peter Weir to cast him as Truman Burbank, one of his most dramatic roles. Weir also came to appreciate Carrey's improv talents, which can be seen in the finished film. When Truman talks to himself and the audience in the mirror, Carrey added an extra bit of whimsy to the moment.
Is he looking at us?
Jesus, do you think he knows?
As his character pretends to be an outer space explorer, Carrey took a piece of soap and drew a helmet on the mirror. Apparently, there was another take where Carrey sketched a dress, although the astronaut attire best illustrates Truman's desire to escape from Sea Haven Island.
I hereby proclaim this planet Trumania of the Burbank Galaxy.
Okay.
Can we go?
Hallway camera ready.
That one's for free.
Kind of ironic that Carrey would later play a man on the moon.
I hope you don't take everything I did in there seriously, what I was saying. It's just part of the show.
Number 2. Sorry, wrong pocket. The Mask.
Oh, I remember this one.
Okay.
When Stanley Ipkiss first transforms into the cartoony Mask, he has some fun at the expense of a local street gang by setting up a balloon animal booth.
Get right up here! Don't be shy! Nobody likes a Beth Leatherhead! Move it!
After making one gangster a giraffe, the Mask reaches into his pocket and accidentally pulls out a soggy, used balloon.
Now. Sorry, wrong pocket.
Oh, wait, we just realized that was not a balloon. There goes our childhood innocence.
Yep.
The moment is only made more hilarious when you consider that Carrey apparently came up with this bit. Talk about being a master of improv and prop comedy.
I'm personally disappointed in the lack of Batman Forever on this list, but that's fine, it's whatever. Anyway, we have some honorable mentions before we get to our number 1 unscripted Jim Carrey moment that was left in the movie.
Losing lisp. The cable guy. Carrey forgot to speak with a lisp and rolled with it.
You're gonna have to do better than that, Steven! Steven? Steven! My lisp is gone!
An epic fail or an epic success? How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Everything was supposed to fall off when Carrey pulled the tablecloth.
Okay, so I actually didn't know this until I found out about it. So this would be my number 1 Jim Carrey improv moment.
Scenes with Milo. The Mask. Many of Carrey's scenes with the dog were ad-libbed.
Remember how I taught you not to jump up on people? Forget all that. Okay, come on. Come on.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe.
Fun little fact about that last bit with Milo the dog. Let me back it up here.
Scenes with...
In reality, that dog had a name whose connection was to another Jim Carrey movie. Name of the dog? Max. I'm not kidding. I don't remember where I heard it, but that dog's name, the dog that played Milo in the movie The Mask, was named Max. How Jim Carrey felt about that, I don't know.
Milo.
Okay,
Forget all that. Okay, come on.
Bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. The most annoying sound in the world.
Oh no.
Dumb and Dumber.
Hey, I guess they're right. Senior citizens, although slow and dangerous behind the wheel, can still serve a purpose.
I'll be right back. Don't you go dying on me!
It shouldn't come as a surprise that Carrey was entirely responsible for some of the funniest lines in this cult comedy classic. While exiting the hotel lobby bar, Carrey injected Lloyd's priceless reaction to landing on the moon, which had been old news for 25 years by that point.
No way! That's great!
We landed on the moon!
Carrey's most notable contribution, however, comes during an already obnoxious car ride. Stuck between Harry and Lloyd, hired goon Mental is on the verge of cracking. So naturally, Lloyd tries to ease tensions by making the most annoying sound in the world.
Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Guys!
This was all Carrey's doing, and it's easy to spot the look of uncertainty on Jeff Daniels' face leading up to it. Daniels also joins in making the sound, but not before cracking up.
Only Jim Carrey.
Oh, Jim wasn't wrong. That sounded like a frickin' rubber chicken. Okay, so wait, was that the?
Carrey could take something that annoying and make it that funny. Anyway,
okay, yeah. So that's that. So if you guys want to watch this video or any other videos like this, go check out WatchMojo, and I should probably subscribe to those guys because they are quite funny. But yeah, guys, if there was a scene of a Jim Carrey movie that they didn't mention, let me know down in the comments below. I would love to see all the funny scenes and ideas that you guys can come up with. And if I could put Jim Carrey in a movie, I would give him full control on what he can do. Because we know it's going to be funny. We know that Jim Carrey is one for unscripted funny antics. And yeah, my face! Oh, here I am. Sorry, that's inflated the wrong way, so. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, click the like button. Hit that subscribe button to see more crazy stuff that I've done. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys!